Hi there, I'm Michael Cohn from Advanced Tubular Technologies. In today's video, I'm going to show you how you can find the location of holes that you need to drill in a tube like this in any orientation as they're defined inside the model in VTube-LASER. We're going to use the ball probe, and we're going to use what's called the point locator then to find where those holes would be, mark the holes, and then we can drill them, knowing that they're in the right position in space. So let's go ahead and get started. First, I imported the step model, and you're going to see in this model the tube and 3 holes that are drilled. We're going to go to Collect Control, find Cylinder Drill Surface in the Collect Control, set the proper straight, in this case it's going to be straight 3, and then you're going to want to start selecting each of these holes or cylinders, and you're looking to get the wall of the hole in order to build the geometry for what are going to be called drill bit bosses. So right now we're collecting cylinder drill surfaces. I'm left clicking on the surface, then right clicking to add it to the collect control, and then we're going to go out and we're going to create the drill bit bosses, which are separate constructed geometry, and then we're going to use those to create our space object circles. But before we do that, we need to select each of the straights in the tube and use that to create the tube geometry itself. Finally, I'm going to do an extra collection on the first straight on the inner wall in order to automatically calculate the wall thickness. Now we tell VTube to recalculate the parametrics of the tube itself. So now we're ready to build the space object circles. Now let's move over to the constructed features grid, and we're going to see that we've already built the drill bit bosses. I'm going to left click on the first drill bit boss, and then I'm going to click on create a space object circle. We're going to test build, and I'm going to just adjust this to make sure the normal is pointing the correct direction and that the circle itself is in the right place in space. So now you're going to see that I'm going to get to the second one by selecting it in the constructed features grid, do a test build, and build that circle. We keep doing this until we have all of the holes represented as space object circles. Now I'm going to show the space object control so that you can see that we do have 3 circles here that represent those holes. I'm going to expand this out, and you're going to see now that because we've created these circles, we have all of the geometry necessary in order to find these holes in the real tube in space. We're finished in VTube steps, so let's move over to VTube-LASER, which is where we'll do all of our measuring. You're going to see now that we have these 3 space object circles that are included with the model in VTube-LASER. Next, I have to measure the part because I need to perform an alignment from the part that's in space to the actual model in order to get the correct orientations, in order to find the holes in space. So I'm going to go ahead and measure through the part now. Now I'm going to click on Finish and build a measured tube. We're going to align the measured tube to the model, and you're going to see a pink tube overlaid onto the white tube. The pink tube is the measured aligned. Go up to the DRO and be sure to click on the latest alignment available, and that's going to ensure that we know exactly how to transform the points from the arm coordinate system into the model that's on the table. What we have to do is turn off the laser because we're using the ball probe, and then we have to select one of the 3 circles in order to toggle the point locator on and start to drill down into those circles. As we get nearer to the hole on the model of the tube on the table, you're going to see that the value in the point locator keeps getting smaller ideally. And if you have trouble locating the hole, what you can do is be sure to orient your model on the screen so that it's in the same orientation as it appears to you on the table. So you can see I'm orbiting now to make sure that the shorter straight is to my right and the longer straight is to my left in the same orientation, so that when I move left, that the ball probe is also moving left. When I move up or down or any direction, the ball probe follows my motion. And that way it's easier for me to find the center of that hole. To find one of the other holes, I'm going to toggle the point locator off, select a new circle, and then toggle the point locator back on. And immediately you're going to see the guideline itself is pointing to another hole. Now I'm going to change the camera view and change the opacity so that you can see through the camera view to the screen itself, and you can see how the 2 are corresponding. I actually orbited around a little bit so that I could get to the top side of that tube. I'm going to change over to circle 3 now, which is the last point in this straight. Now we're going to see that guideline go active the moment I turn on the point locator, and I'm going to zoom in on that, and I'm going to try to find that within a prox radius of 1. Now I'm going to show why I include the proximity radius here. Right now it defaults to 1 millimeter, but in this case, let's say you have trouble getting within 1 millimeter of the hole, and you know that 3 millimeters is close enough, then just change it over to the 3 millimeters and then try again. As you get within 3 millimeters of the hole now, it's going to turn the box that contains the distance green like this, and it's also going to turn the ball green. So you're going to have that visual feedback. And that's how you use our new point locator in VTube-LASER. If you have any questions about what you've seen in this video, please feel free to reach out to me or my team at support@advancedtubular.com. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. Have a great day.